Hey guys, Mouth War here. There are some things going on in Call of Duty that I think we really need to talk about at the moment. The main thing being the problem that people have with the perk Ghost in Call of Duty Black Ops, obviously, what we're talking about here. People seem to think that Ghost is really overpowered. And my question in response, I guess, to that statement would be, how? Now, I played Modern Warfare 2, and obviously the perk Ghost compares to the perk Cold-Blooded. And until you get the pro of Ghost, Cold-Blooded actually did more. Now, I get that there's more air support in Black Ops, and not Black Ops, in Modern Warfare 2, and you could still pretty much kill people if they had Cold-Blooded on, or Cold-Blooded Pro for that matter. But at the same time, I think that it really utters uh, air support in Black Ops completely useless. However, I don't think that's a bad thing, especially for a game type if you're playing like a search and destroy or maybe capture the flag. A perk like Ghost is really comes in handy. And I don't really see why people have such a problem with it, because I mean, I use it all the time. Now, I haven't actually watched this video. I do watch Wings of Redemption. I haven't watched this video in particular, but supposedly he said that if they switched out the perks Scout in the second tier and then Ghost, which is in the first tier, it would be a better selection because the second tier of perks is the one that really makes a difference. And then you would have to choose from like Sleight of Hand, Warlord, and then perks like that, Hardened, and then Ghost to add along with that. And what I really think that could be good, but in the same sense, I think that would be bad because I don't necessarily think that Ghost is the best perk in the first tier. I don't think it's a throwaway perk like people have said. I mean, I think it may not be as good as the second tier of perks, and I definitely think it's better than the third tier. The third tier are basically useless in my personal opinion, but what I think is interesting about this is I don't know where I'm going with this. What's interesting about this is, I think Ghost isn't, like I said, isn't necessarily the best perk in the first tier. Now, with that being said, it's not the best perk in the first tier, depending on your situation. If you're playing Search and Destroy, obviously you're going to want to use Ghost. You're probably going to want to use Ninja. I don't necessarily think Sleight of Hand would be the best choice in that, just because it's wasting a second tier that you won't necessarily need. Uh, you won't necessarily need to reload faster. But um, what I'm going at with this is if you're playing, it depends on the gun you're using also. If you're using like the AUG or the FAMAS, both guns that I really like personally, and a lot of people seem to like as well. No, those guns really run through ammo fast. So a perk like Scavenger really works for those two guns. If you're using the AK-74U, if you're using slower firing assault rifles, or if you're using, I'd say in most cases, submachine guns, you're probably gonna want to use hardline because if you can kill faster with like an AK-74U or an MP5K or a Galil, you're obviously gonna be able to kill faster and then get those kill streaks faster. So that's why hardline is a good perk in that sense. Now, I really don't think. What are the other perks in that slot? We have, because there's Ghost, there's Scavenger, there's Hardline, and wait, hold on. I got something going on in the background. Okay, sorry about that little leave of absence. My dad was getting home. He got home from work because it's like 12:30 in the afternoon, at around noon, whatever. Anyways, so what I was saying before that is the other two perks in the first slot really do make me understand why some people consider the first tier of perks to be runaway, because the perk list for the first slot, the first tier, is lightweight, scavenger, ghost, flak jacket, hardline. Like I've already mentioned before, ghost, scavenger, and hardline have their instances where they work. Flak jacket is a perk that really would have been better in Modern Warfare 2 to combat the noob tubing. Lightweight is basically useless. You don't need that at all. It does not affect you pretty much in any way that could really help you a whole lot. It's also probably the easiest pro perk to get, so, it's not really necessary. Um, with that being said, like I said, not hardline, Black Jacket really is, not the best perk either, but it has its spot. If you really feel like not dying from explosives, then there's your perk. There's a perk for you. If you really feel like running faster, I don't really see why you would, but lightweight's there for you too, I guess. And if obviously Ghost, Scavenger, and Hardline are the three perks that really have their place. Now, why people like? Now here's the thing: if you switched Scout and Ghost, people would still use Ghost. And it would be the exact same as in the fact that people wouldn't use Scout, just like they don't today, because it's not really that big of a deal. I don't even remember what Scout 2 does. Hold on, let me look. It allows you to switch your weapon faster, supposedly. I'm not sure if that's right. The site I'm looking at may not be right, because it's not the official website, whatever. But, with that being said, really, what does Scout do that is beneficial? Nothing. With that sense, it's not necessary. So I think I'm making this a little bit too long. So I'm gonna try and sum up my main points here. Ghost, in my personal opinion, not really that overpowered. Obviously, if you know more about the game than I do, please comment. Tell me what you think about this. Tell me why you think it is or is not overpowered, and please help me give me a good explanation. I really would like to know, because I don't play this game a crap ton, so I don't have the best knowledge of the game as compared to some of my friends that are already like second prestige, which I'm not gonna go there, but it's just they probably know more about the game than I do, and they think most of them think it's overpowered, but I don't. I just find it the same as cold-blooded in Modern Warfare 2 as extremely useful. And that's how I take it. But then again, if you have a different opinion, please let me know. I'd really love to hear it. And on that note, I guess that's it. Also, just wanted to mention that I do have some clips up. I got some sniper clips recently. I got some gameplays that I thought were really good. I had one that was really, really good that didn't get saved into my recent games. It was on Nuketown. I went like 35-1 with the chopper gunner, and that was totally beast. And then that didn't get saved into my recent games, and I was very angry. But I've gotten some pretty good games. I've also had some really bad ones too. That's why my KD is not that good. But I had some gameplays for you guys, and then I just saved over them with sniper clips, because frankly, sniper clips are going to be quite rare in this game, and the more of them you can get, the better. But I guess that'll be the end of this video, so it's my Thanksgiving break, so I will try and make a few more videos soon, and with that, I guess I will talk to you later. See you guys.